All right, here's going to be just a couple advanced features or just features that we didn't go over and everything else. I'm going to kind of go over what row distance and column distance actually mean, and also some stuff on the syringe. So the syringe, when you home the machine, this syringe doesn't go up and down. It kind of stays where it's at. So if you do like reset the machine while it's running, make sure to check your plunger that it's in the location you want and it doesn't stall out. Because if it stalled out when it was all the way down, you know, if I had the plunger down here and then it started running, it's going to kind of run out of room. So make sure that your plunger is where you want it when you start running. And next, let's kind of dive into row distance, column distance, and what that exactly means. And we'll basically just work with these 5s and the column distance because the row distance will be the same. So what I'm going to do is make sure I got 5 in my column. Okay. Now if I change, see how my row distance is, or my column distance, I'm sorry, is 20. If I go ahead and put this to 19.9, I'm going to show you what will happen. Now this, normally we dial in here. We give you those numbers, so you don't really have to mess with this. However, if you did want to tweak the machine a little bit, or it's wearing or something like that, you do have the ability to basically tweak everything with this machine. And what's going to happen, since I shrunk that down, is once it gets to this guy here, it will be a little bit to the right of the camera. It's not going to be much, but you can see it's a little bit to the right from where it started. And actually, I'll try to tweak it a little more. We'll go, because that's pretty small. And that would be basically all the tweaks you want to do. So we're going to run a 19.8 and see if we kind of break it there. So you can see the first one was kind of on the far left-hand side, and then this guy was pretty much on the far right-hand side. So if I put that guy back to 20, that way he's going to kind of be in the middle. Now one thing you can kind of see is when it's starting off right now, my nozzle is a little bit far on this side right here. That could be because that cart's just a little bit angled. If I loaded in another one here, we could see if that's still the case actually. So let's go ahead and we're going to click start and just kind of see what happens here. Because if that's the case, there's a way to fix that too, using our offset. Like I said, this is kind of more for tweaking or manually adjusting stuff versus it automatically doing it. This isn't something you'd necessarily need to do. So it was just kind of that cart was about there. But say your eye was a little bit forward, or actually I'll make it a little bit forward. So what I would do is, see how I have this this X nozzle offset? X is basically going to be from left to right. So it's at 99.0. I'm going to put it to 99.5. Now I'm just going to do a fill volume of 1 because I don't want to stab into stuff. So I'm going to hit start cycle here. But I want to show you what that what I've changed it to 99.5 will do, is it's going to make that nozzle go another 0.5 millimeter towards the left. And kind of make it look like it did on this cart that was leaning a little bit. There you go. I don't know if you could see that, but we did adjust it 0.5 millimeter, and that's kind of what it did. So there is some adjustments you could do, and you could save those adjustments if you want. However, we do preset those when you get it. If you did want to manipulate it a little more, you definitely can. I think that's basically all the overview videos. If you watched them, there's about 4 of these guys. Just check them out while we're shipping the machine to you. Thank you. Have a good day.